Where to stay in Tokyo, Japan. Japan as a first-timer. First time in Tokyo. Don't waste your trip staying in the wrong spot. I'm gonna tell you the exact neighborhoods locals love, where to eat, sleep, and feel like you're actually in Japan. Let's go. 1. Shibuya, for first-timers who want energy and everything. Okay, first time in Tokyo, start here, Shibuya. You'll know you're there the second you hear the beep 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 of the crossing lights, and see that sea of people flowing like a river across this ramble. Neon signs, they don't just glow, they breathe. Giant screens flash ads for anime fashion. Ramen, everything moves, everything shouts. Walk down any alley, no map needed, and you'll find a tiny ramen shop where salarymen slurp after work, or a 24-hour konbini glowing like a beacon at 3 a.m. Want coffee? There's a hidden cafe upstairs with cats and vinyl records. Want nightlife? The streets pulse till dawn. Izakayas spill laughter onto sidewalks. Karaoke booths echo with off-key pop songs. This isn't just tourist Tokyo. This is real Tokyo, loud, messy, alive. If you want energy, start here. Save this for your trip. Follow for more real-life Japan. To Shinjuku, where business meets chaos in the best way. Shinjuku isn't just a district, it's a whole mood. By day, glass towers, suits, and the fastest-paced commute in Japan. But when the sun drops, everything flips. Duck under the train tracks. Past the salarymen loosening their ties, and you'll find golden gay, tiny bars. No bigger than a closet, some hold 6 people, some don't even have menus. You just walk in, say hello, and hope they like you enough to pour you a whiskey. Neon flickers. Steam rises from yakitori grills. Someone's laughing in a language you don't understand, but you get it anyway. This is where Tokyo breathes. Not for tourists. For people who live it. Solo traveler perfect. You'll never feel alone here, just part of the rhythm. Shinjuku doesn't welcome you. It pulls you in. 3 Ginza, luxury and elegance but still walkable. By day, it's all gleaming glass, luxury boutiques, and salarymen in crisp suits heading to meetings. But look closer, between the Chanel and the Cartier, there's a tiny soba shop that has been here since the 70s, and a Michelin-starred ramen counter where lunch costs 1,200 yuan and tastes like heaven. The sidewalks are spotless. The crosswalks are silent, no shouting, just the soft click of heels and the rustle of shopping bags from Mitsukoshi. At night, the neon is softer here. Golden light spills from basement jazz bars, couples share matcha parfaits under paper lanterns. This isn't Tokyo's party district, it's Tokyo's best-dressed secret. If you want luxury that doesn't scream, just whispers, Ginza's your place. For Asakusa, old Tokyo charm plus temples plus street food. If you want to feel Tokyo's soul not at Skyline, come to Asakusa. Walk under the giant red Kaminaraman gate, past the paper lanterns swaying in the breeze, and you're on Nakamai's Dori, a 300-year-old shopping street still alive today. Old women in kimonos hand out samples of sweet senbai. Kids press their faces against glass cases full of Daruma dolls and Maneki Nico cats. The smell of melon pan and grilled mochi drifts from tiny stalls run by families who've been here for generations. At Sensoji Temple, locals bow, clap twice, and whisper wishes, not for likes, but for peace. Nearby, a rickshaw driver adjusts his straw hat, ready to show tourists the back streets, the ones Google Maps doesn't know. This isn't a museum. It's living history, worn wooden beams, handwritten signs, and tea served in quiet courtyards. Bring your curiosity, leave your rush behind. 5 Ueno, budget-friendly plus parks plus museums. If Tokyo feels too fast, come to Ueno. This is where the city slows down. Students sketch under ginkgo trees. Grandpas walk tiny dogs on leashes. In spring, the whole park turns pink. Cherry blossoms falling like confetti. Families picnicking on blue tarps with bento and beer. You can stay in a clean hostel for 2,500 yuan a night, then spend your morning at the Tokyo National Museum, home to samurai swords, ancient scrolls, and 2,000 years of history. Hungry, the Imei Yokocho market runs under the train tracks. A post-war black market turned food alley. Try 100 yuan pickles, grilled fish skewers, or fresh mochi still warm from the steamer. At night, slip into a local izakaya where the menu is handwritten and the owner pours you a free sake just because. Ueno isn't flashy, but it's honest, and for backpackers, it's Tokyo's best-kept secret. 6 Tsukiji, Toyosu, foodie heaven near the fish market. If you love food, real food, wake up before dawn and head to Tsukiji or Toyosu. Yeah, the famous tuna auction moved to Toyosu, but the soul? That's still in Tsukiji's outer market, where old-school stalls open at 5 a.m. with miso soup steaming and tamagawaki golden hot off the pan. Watch fishermen in rubber boots unload glistening tuna the size of motorcycles. Smell soy, seaweed, and grilling scallops as you wander past tiny counters where locals eat standing up. Grab a 500 yuan bowl of unidon so fresh it tastes like the ocean just handed it to you. Or try grilled mochi with kinako from a grandma who's been here since the 80s. Tourists come for photos. Locals come to live. And if you're here early enough, you get to be both. This isn't food tourism. It's Tokyo's breakfast ritual. 7 Odaiba, futuristic, family-friendly, bay views. Want a break from Tokyo's chaos? Head to Odaiba, where the city meets the sea. And the future, you'll spot it first, the life-size Gundam, standing tall like a guardian of this man-made island. Kids stare up in awe, couples snap selfies with the rainbow bridge glowing behind them. By day, families picnic on grassy lawns with views of Tokyo Bay. By night, the whole skyline lights up, water reflecting neon like liquid glass. Inside the malls, robot cafes, VR arcades, and a TeamLab-style digital art museum where flowers bloom at your feet. But step outside, and it's just you, the breeze, and that wide-open sky. This isn't old Tokyo, but it's still real Tokyo, just dreaming a little bigger. Perfect if you're traveling with kids, or just feel like being a kid again. 8 Ikebukuro, local life plus anime plus hidden cafes. Want Tokyo without the crowds? Head to Ikebukuro. Yeah, it's got skyscrapers, but look closer, under the train tracks. Ramen stalls where salarymen slurp tonkotsu after midnight. Around the corner, a manga kissa where teens read for hours under soft lamps. This is Otaku. Heartland, Sunshine City glows with anime merch, limited edition figures. And made cafes that don't feel staged, just lived in. You'll see girls in cosplay grabbing bento, grandpas reading newspapers at standing noodle bars, and students sketching in notebooks at cat cafes tucked above convenience stores. It's not polished like Ginza, it's not chaotic like Shinjuku. Ikebukuro is, unapologetically, itself. If you love anime, street eats, and places that feel real, not rehearsed, this is your spot. 9 Kichijoji, hipster Tokyo, parks and cat cafes. If Tokyo feels too loud, come to Kichijoji. This is where artists sketch by the lake, students read Murakami in indie bookshops, and every third shop has a cat curled up in the window. Inokashira Park is the heart of it all. Locals picnic under ginkgo trees, couples rent swan boats, and street musicians play saxophone by the water. Wander down Harmonica Yokocho, a maze of vintage stores, tiny bars, and cafes where your matcha latte comes with a side of vinyl records. You won't find giant billboards here, just handwritten menus, secondhand kimono shops, and that quiet hum of people living exactly how they want. It's Tokyo's best-kept secret for solo travelers, digital nomads, or anyone who just needs to breathe. 10 Yanaka, old Tokyo, no skyscrapers, pure nostalgia. If you've only seen Tokyo's neon, you haven't seen Tokyo. Come to Yanaka. No skyscrapers, no crowds. Just narrow lanes lined with wooden houses, paper lanterns, and cats everywhere. An old man sweeps his doorstep at sunrise. A shopkeeper arranges handmade senbai in a 100-year-old window at the temple. Incense curls into the air, quiet, slow, sacred. You'll find tea houses where matcha is served in hand-thrown bowls, and alleyways so still, you can hear the wind whisper through bamboo. This is Shitamachi, old downtown Tokyo. Not for tourists, not for likes, just for those who want to feel the city's heartbeat. If you love slow travel, if you carry a camera, if you need peace, Yanaka will hold you. Thank you for watching my video. Please subscribe my YouTube channel.